Alrighty, welcome to Pilates. My name is Jenny, and we're gonna get going. And start my music. You can start yours. And let's get warmed up. All right. Here we go. You guys ready? All right, roll your shoulders back. Go ahead and bend in one knee. And bend the other knee. It's a little bit of a dancing warm-up, but maybe not. Kind of depends on who you ask. And roll. And roll. And roll. And roll. And roll. Good. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So bending into your knees, getting into those shoulders. Good. And one more. Awesome. Go ahead and let that go. Just turn the music down a tad bit. Okay. Here we go. All right, coming to the end of your mat, feet face straight on, roll the shoulders back, nice and tall, good. And you're just gonna bend into one foot and then the other. So really stretching out the top of your foot here, nice and tall. Okay, we're gonna add some arms. So palms are out as they go up, and then press your palms down, good. Up and down, 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 up and down. And again, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let that go. Just finding some hinges here with your feet underneath you. Hands on your waist, roll your shoulders back. Hinging in half. Taking it back up. Good. Hinging in half. So try not to let your hips go back. Try to keep your hips over your ankles. Warming up our back here and the back of our legs. Make sure you're breathing. All right, adding some arms. Lean forward, arms drop down, pulling them back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and down. So palms face each other. Pull your shoulder blades together and down. Shoulders and down. Shoulders and down. Shoulders and down. Shoulders and down. Good. Bringing it up. Just a few hinges here. So hands can be just by your side. Stay by your side. There we go. Good. Nice. On the next one, you're going to stay in your hinge. Let those arms come down. Good. Pulling your elbows back by your side. Here we go. Pull and down. Pull and down. So squeezing your shoulder blades together, but your elbows are nice and tight by your side. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it back up. Ooh, all right. Should have really gotten into your feet there. I don't know where I think I'm going. All right, whenever you're ready, take an inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, fold over. Good. Try to look towards your knees instead of towards the ground. Really let your head relax here. If your hands don't touch the ground, no problem. Just bend into one knee, and then straighten. Bend into the other, and straighten. Good, bend both, roll it up. Shoulders at the top. Good, inhale, arms reach. And exhale, fold. Good, again, bending into one knee, and then straighten, and the other knee, and then straighten. Bending both, roll it up. Shoulders at the top. Good, one more just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Bending into one knee, and straighten. Other knee, and straighten. Bend both, roll it up. Good. Alrighty, this time inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding over. Walk your hands out. Finding a plank. Good, breathe. You can be here or you can have those knees on the ground, up to you. Just take some deep breaths in your plank. Good, go ahead and drop those knees down. Just gonna work through our hands a little bit here. I talk about it a lot, but we don't typically work through our hands a lot, so we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Your hands are like a steady, we underestimate them, like our feet, how we often underestimate our feet. We often underestimate the need to work out our hands, but you use them all the time. Yes, okay. So make sure that they are gonna work for you in the long run. So go ahead and flip one hand back. We're just going to take some cat cows. So inhale, let your belly drop. Exhale, spine to the sky. One more. Inhale, let your belly drop. And exhale, spine to the sky. Good, back to neutral. Flip your hand around. Flip the other one around. Good, inhale, letting your belly drop. And exhale, spine to the sky. Good, inhale. And exhale. Bring it back to neutral. Good. We're just going to take some finger push-ups here. So load up the weight over your hands and moving on up onto your fingertips and back down, fingertips and down. And if you think this is easy, just load up more weight over your hands. You might naturally back off of it, but try not to. Try to actually put weight over those hands. You can always go one hand at a time if it is challenging for you. Just going up and down here. Good, breathe. One more. Good. Alrighty. Go ahead and sit back on top of your feet. You can either have your toes tucked or untucked. I suggest tucking them just so you're stretching your feet out at the same time. So make sure all 10 toes are tucked to the best of your ability. Roll the shoulders back. Good. Take your hands up nice and high. Spread your fingers super wide. And then squeeze your fist really tight. Spread your fingers super wide. Squeeze them really tight. Your hands are still up. Yes, we're going to go as fast as you can with that same intensity. Here we go. For 10. And 9. And 8. And 7. And 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Let it go. Maybe shake it out. Awesome. Hand back onto those lovely hands that we just worked out. We have 10 more finger push-ups. You can also go up just to your knuckles and back down on these. If you want a little bit of a different one, or you can do those full finger push-ups. You have 10 of those. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Alrighty, go ahead and bring it on down to your elbows. We'll give your hands a little bit of a break, even though they should be pretty warmed up and ready to go. And then whenever you're ready, you're going to take your, doesn't matter, pick a leg, and take your leg up, flex your foot. Here you go. And you're just going to pulse to the ceiling. Belly button into your spine. Good. All right. You're going to tap your knee down to the ground and extend it out long at an angle behind you. So not like out to the side at an angle, I mean up at an angle because your body's at an angle. So tapping it down, extend it back. You can have your foot flexed here to get more into your glutes or to get more into your quad. You can point your toe. Yes. So whatever you're going for. Good. On this next one, leave it out long. Here we go. So keeping your leg where it's at, little pulses up. Here we go. Alrighty, fold down and up. Keep your leg straight. Here we go. Tap your toe and lift. Tap and lift. Good. Squeeze your bum, especially at the top. Should be feeling it. Good. On the next one, leave it up. Alrighty, keep your leg at the angle where it's at. You're just gonna flex your foot and then pull your heel to your bum. Tap and back. 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 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release that leg. Woo. Awesome. We're ready just to go to the other side. You can do like a tiny bit of a child's pose or heart to floor pose here. All right. Here we go. Moving on to the other side. Whenever you're ready, take it up and back, flex your foot, and then little pulses to the ceiling. You got 20. So belly button into your spine. Good. All right. Tap it down and up. Tap and up. Tap and up. Good. Try not to let your ribs jut out. Roll your chest away from the ground. Good. All righty. Keeping your leg up. Extend it out. Here we go. Pulses up. Ooh, we didn't do our knee in. All right. Here we go. Knee in, extend back. In, extend back. In, extend back. Good. All right. Keep it out. And then here we go. Tap it down and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. You got this. Breathe. Good. One more and then leave it up. All right. Heel to your bum. Flex your foot. Here we go. Tap. Extend. Tap. Extend. In. Extend. Here's 5. Got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it in. Ooh, maybe take those knees wide for a moment. Sit it back, child's pose. Alrighty, coming back up. Alrighty, this one's kind of a challenge for me because a lot of my weight is in my hips, which is very typical for women. Men tend to be all up here, like a lot of their weight's up here, so their balance is kind of off all the time. But for a lot of women, all the weight's right here. So their balance is good, but doing things where you have to lift your hips up, I mean, that's where the bulk of the weight is. So it's pretty challenging. So just knowing that, we're going to work on it. Great, that's what you do whenever something's like challenging. You work on it. So you can improve. All right, also telling you that so you can give yourself and me a little bit of grace. So we're going to start with our standard bridges because it's a good way to feel accomplished about how much you can lift your hips up off the ground. So fingertips can face any direction for these. Traditionally, they're facing your hips, but we're not doing anything crazy with our arms, so they can face whatever direction you need. Placing your feet flat on the ground, lifting your hips up and down. Now, if you lift it up and you realize that like maybe your knees are like way past your feet, okay, walk those feet out a little bit. All righty, up and down. So squeezing your bum, lift up and down. You're trying to get your hips parallel to your knees. Use your bum at the top to get the extra lift a little bit higher. It really helps with your pelvic floor muscles as well, so keep it going. Those things we all need, never talk about. Definitely keep building them. Breathe. One more. Good. Go ahead and sit on your bum, get off your hands. We're going to work your abs a little bit though. You're not off the hook. Roll the shoulders back, hands are out, palms face the ceiling, little pulses back. Belly button in towards your spine. Nice long spine here. Good. All right, have a little bit of a lean back, so it's challenging. Your abs are engaged here, so we're not up. We're in that like as back as we can go and be engaged. You're going to take your hands and just tap your fingertips together. You're going to pull one back and in, other back and in, back, together, back. So really trying to open up your chest here, squeeze those shoulders, blades back. Good. Having that nice lean back where you're engaged, but you can still be in control. Yeah. So if you start to dump, you know, don't do that. Make sure you still have a nice long spine. The chest is lifted. Good. And then stay here. You're still in that nice, really engaged spot. Yes. You're gonna build. You're gonna stay in that spot, but you're gonna bring both elbows back. Right. Here we go. Back and up. Back and up. Back and up. Back. In. Back and in. Back and in. Back and in. Back. Good. Let it go. Ooh, sit up nice and tall. And then fold over those legs, stretch it out. Breathe. Hopefully you're building some heat. Trying to cut down on your heat build here. You don't turn your heat down before you start Pilates. You're missing out on some good savings. Woo. Tell everyone else in the house to bundle, right? Or join you. All right. Here we go. Placing your hands behind you. Again, arms are going to stay steady, like you're not going to bend them. So if you want to face your hands back, you can. But again, traditionally, they're facing towards your bum. We're going to begin to lift our hips up off the ground. Snuggle yourself in pretty close here. Point those toes and then lifting up and down. Try to figure out up and down, up and down. Just up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release. Nice. Flex your feet and your arms reach up. Exhale over. And this is just gonna keep getting more complicated. So hopefully you're up for that. Remember, if you ever get to a point where you're like, that is too complicated, just do the one we did right before. All right. So the exercises I do with you always build on one another. So if you're not ready for the next level, just stay at the level we were at right before. Still gonna get a good workout. But it's gonna be doable, right? It's actually gonna benefit you. When I see people doing things that are too hard for them and they have terrible form, I'm like, is that really benefiting you? The answer is no. All right, so know yourself, get creative, you know. If you discover a new move, you can let me know. We'll add it to the repertoire. All right, here we go. You're gonna lift your hips up off the ground. And you're gonna bring one leg in. Oh yeah, this is where it gets hard. So bring one leg in and down. The other leg in and down. Try to keep your hips up. In and down. In and down. Good. Here's 5. We're gonna go to 10 each leg. So 20 total. Good. 7. Try to keep your hips up. 8. 9. 10. Good. Let that go. Holy cow. Get off your hands. Awesome. Bring your soles of your feet together. Sit up nice and tall. And fold over. Nice deep breaths. All right. So this next one you may have done before with me. Again, I'll let you know whenever we start like integrating some triceps or something. But until then, hands can be whatever direction feels safest or more comfortable. Cool. Unless you're challenging yourself like me, and then of course flip those hands around. All right. So a few options here. We have those same bridges where we just go up and down. You can also do it with like a figure 4 bridge where you're going to stack this leg, stack a leg on top, lifting up and down. Yes, that's level 2. If you really want to be crazy, take that leg up. We're going to poke the ceiling. Okay. I'm going to try to do the hardest one. We only have 10 reps. So again, both feet on the ground, one leg crossed over like you're chilling. We're going to touch the ceiling. Yes. Reach for the sky. All right, here we go. 10. Up. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Oh my gosh. And then we go straight to the other side. Go ahead and get off those wrists. Aren't you glad we did this hands exercise earlier? All right, so clearly there's a reason we don't do these as much in this class. They're challenging for me, but that's probably more reason why we should be doing them, right? Especially if they're easy for you, you're like, yeah. All right, so again, standard, or take that other leg up and over. This is great for a stretch, to be honest. We'll come back to that. Or you're gonna take that leg up. Now I'm actually injured in this leg, so I am gonna opt for a middle level here, which I normally don't condone, but if you're injured, you can do things one-sided, yes? All right, here we go, 10 of them. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, try to keep your shoulders away from your ears, 2, and 1. Holy cow. Get off those hands. Are you ready to lay down? No, we're not going to be there for a long time, but we're going to go for it. All right. Reaching for those toes, we have roll-ups. And then whenever you're ready, rolling down, reaching overhead, inhale. And as you exhale, rolling up, try to keep your heels on the ground, flex those feet as you reach over. Good, pointing your toes, sit up nice and tall before you roll down again. Inhale as you reach overhead. And exhale as you roll up, flexing your feet. Good. Like this, chest up tall. And rolling down again. Good, and roll up, flex your feet. Reach over those feet. And sit up, point your toes. Roll it on down. And then coming up, flex your feet, reach for those toes. And then sit up nice and tall and rolling down. Good. And here we go, taking that up. Reach over those feet and hold. Good, hold your stretch. Good, breathe. Awesome. Good. We're going to find some boat pose. Okay, so remember, back to this earlier, we had our feet on the ground and we were just doing some pulses. So if that's where you're at today, by all means, stay there. Clearly that builds heat pretty fast. Otherwise, you're going to take it up, trying to balance. Maybe you're trying to get your shins parallel to the ground, having a nice long spine. Maybe you can take those hands off. Maybe you can straighten one leg. Maybe you have to put your hand back on. Maybe both. And then eventually you're here, right? And then eventually you're here. Cool. I am going to be here today. Awesome. Hold your boat. And then letting your legs go long, reach over those legs. Good, and then finding your boat. Breathe. And then let those legs go long, reach. And then find boat. Good. And then let those legs go long and reach. Find your boat. And then to reach. One more, finding your boat. All right, so we're going to add on. There's a whole series in Pilates that you do from shoulder stand. It is not my favorite. Just because it's kind of dangerous, because you can't look side to side while you're in shoulder stand, right? And some people just really don't like it on their neck. So if that's you, no worries. We're not going to do a whole series up there, but we're going to add on. So we had our reach over. We had our boat pose. Yes. Okay. And then you're going to roll back. You can stay right here with your legs up in the air. Good little leg flush inversions. They're good for your brain. Or if you want, you can go ahead and take those legs up, finding a shoulder stand. Now, if you have room in your living room, clearly I don't, you can keep going over into a plow pose where your feet would like touch the ground behind you, okay? I just don't have that luxury. And you roll up, reach over and find your feet. Cool. And we're going to go through that series again. So remember, if you don't want to do the full shoulder stand, or if you're on your moon cycle, don't do it. Just put your legs straight up in the air and just enjoy that little bit of release, maybe even for your low back. Cool. All right, let's try 10 of them. So reaching over those feet, and then finding your boat, hold it, and then rolling back, finding your shoulder stand. Taking it back down, reaching over those legs. And then finding your boat. Remember, whatever one you have. And then taking it back, shoulder stand, or just let your legs go up in the air. Good, taking it down, rolling over, finding your boat, and then take it back, shoulder stand, and then taking it back down, over, finding your boat. If you get nauseous doing this, or if you get really bad heartburn, feel free to do any other exercises in your repertoire. I get it. Otherwise, challenge yourself. This really is a lot of good stability muscles that you're working out here. It's actually really grounding for your brain as much as it may feel a little chaotic. Picking it up. Definitely makes you concentrate. I really doubt you're focusing on anything else right now besides what's going on in this present moment. Bringing in some of that mindfulness, yeah. It's all the yogis, we got it. And take it back. Good, you're over halfway there. Good. Finding your integrity in each spot. Finding that flow. When you feel like you're about to fall back, can you hold it for like one more half a second? Maybe you get those legs a little bit straighter up in the air. So getting better instead of getting worse as time goes on. Yeah, sometimes we get tired, we get worse. But what if we try to get better each time? Good. I may have lost count. It's okay, we're almost there. Let's do one more. Yes, finding that boat. And then taking it back. And then take it down, reach over those legs. Good, come on up. Oh, how's your core feeling? Yeah? How's your head feeling is better the question, yes? That'll kind of get you a little scrambled. We're gonna be a little bit nice, we're gonna do a little bit of stretching, and then we'll get back and do some more abs. I'm good? And arms, because we're just not done. All right, you're reaching up and over. Flex your foot. Good, and then reaching your hand behind you, point your toe, stretching the other direction. Good, flex your foot, reach up and over. Good, reach behind you. Okay, leave your hips on the ground or press into this front knee, lifting your hips up off the ground. Okay, depends on how ready you are to rock and roll. If you still need a little bit of time, take your time. Good. Just have like 2 more rounds on this side after this. And if you want to go to slower pace or faster pace than me, you can totally do that. Make sure you're breathing though, please. Good, maybe one more each way. And taking it back. Awesome. And just move yourself to the other side, whatever that looks like for you. Ready. All right, reaching up and over. Let your mind keep it on the ground for this first one. Just bend into that back elbow. Reach your toe. Good. Come on up, flex your foot, reaching over. And taking back again, if you want, press into this front knee. Lift your hips up. And then bringing it back down. Reaching up and over. You can reach over as far as you want. This is my bad leg, so I'm going to be nice too. And then taking it up. And just 2 more rounds, or as many as you like. You want to move faster or slower? Good. 1 more ish. Good. Taking it back. All right. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit better. Head's kind of come back. Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll it on down. Bring those knees with you. Maybe just give yourself a little rock side to side. At a time like the present to be nice to your body. And also push it at the same time, right? All right, here we go. Bring those feet to the ground. we do have your classic bridges coming up. So whenever you're ready, make sure you can almost brush your heels with your hands, lifting up and down. Here we go. Press through your whole foot as you go up and up and up and up and up, up. All right, up and hold. Here we go. Tap those knees together. Tap, tap, tap. Squeeze your bum. Tap, 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 tap. Good. All right, knees are in line with your hips. Here we go. Little pulses higher, so about an inch higher. So think about just squeezing your bum, getting it up and up, 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 up. Good. Up, 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 up. And let it go. Awesome, awesome. Bring those knees into your chest. Whew. All right. Bringing your shins parallel to the ground. Again, two options here. You can have your shins parallel to the ground, or you can have your legs straight. Okay, up to you. I'm gonna keep my shins parallel to the ground today. Straighten my legs is kind of hard for me. All right, curl your chin to your chest. Okay, make sure that your thighs are not coming towards you though. They're straight out there. And then we have our 100. So breathing in for 5 and out for 5. Here we go. In, 2, 3, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4. In and out. 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 In, out. Good. In and out. Awesome. Relax. Let your head relax down on the ground. Bring those knees into your chest. Awesome. So on this next one, again, you can curl your chin to your chest. I'm going to use my hands to support my head. You can also let your head rest on the ground if you really need to, but know that you get a better ab engagement when you do that chin to chest connection. Yeah. All right. Bringing it back up. When I say chin to chest, I'm not actually talking pull your chin to your chest. Just lifting your head up off the ground, trying to lift the shoulder blades a little bit higher up off the ground, as if you just did a crunch and you're going to hold it. Okay. Bringing the shins back so that they are perpendicular to the ground. We're going to do some toe taps. So keep your legs in the same position that they're in. You're going to tap and up, tap and up, tap and up, tap and up, tap and tap, tap and tap. Now, if you want, you can also put your hands right here so that your legs know not to go past this point. This is a really good little aid here. And in fact, if you want to apply a little bit of pressure, like press into your hands, that's going to get you a little bit more on here. But if you need the head support, that's fine, as long as you're still trying to keep those abs engaged. So as little weight in those hands as possible. Belly button towards your spine. Some good engagement here. And let's speed it up. Here we go. Tap and tap, 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 tap. You got it. Tap, tap, breathe. Really trying to burn out your quads. I realize we don't do enough for our quads because we do a lot on the back side of our legs and our hips. So welcome to quad day. All right, a little faster, yes. Tap, 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 tap.
How's the breathing? How's your tummy? How's your neck? Check in, check in, check in, keep going. Maybe I took some of that concentration off your burning legs for a moment. And good, let it go. Good, maybe roll out your ankles there, especially because if you had some good point going on. All right, double tap, as in we already went double time, but both legs at the same time, okay? So you can stick with your single leg tap. Okay, that's that first level that I always talk about. Fill your chin to your chest if you like. Elbows are nice and wide. Here we go, double leg tap. Now, if your low back comes way off the ground, a little bit is fine, but way off the ground, you definitely want to go back to those single leg taps, yeah? No shame in the game. You just did it. You know it's going to work your abs. But if you're ready, finding that double leg tap. Now, a good way to cheat, okay, is you bring your legs together. This is a great way to cheat, okay? If you want to make it harder, you put those knees in line with your hips. Okay. I caught you. All right, we're gonna go ahead and work into some flexibility while we're at it. Woohoo! All right, so you're gonna tap down, and as you come up, you're gonna extend those legs long. Good, rebend, tap down, extend. Good, you can still do the single leg. I believe in you, your brain is smart enough to figure it out. Actually, it works your brain more to do single leg, so if it's your brain that really needs to be worked out, maybe you do single leg. Your body's pretty awesome, and you're like, I could really use some more brain power. Try that single leg, trust me. Notice I'm not even trying the single leg. It's kind of challenging. Oh, how are we doing? Burning yet? Holy cow. It's like weird. Feels weird, right? It's a weird kind of burn. Last one. Good. Oh, put those feet up flat on the ground. Then just windshield up your knees side to side. Kind of give your low back some love. Good. All right, almost done torching your quads. We're going to get into those hips that I spoke of. All right, bringing your legs again parallel, so or perpendicular to the ground. So if you need to place your hands here so they don't go any further, you can kind of do that. Otherwise, take those arms out to the side. We're going to start with single leg drops. So dropping one leg open to the side and in. So whatever leg that was, that's one we're going to start with. So same leg. Here we go. Out. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and same leg we're going to add on. So you're going to extend it out long and in. 2 and in. 3 and in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, both legs. All right, so this is where you might want to bring your hands a little bit under your low back. You need a little extra support. You can also do one leg at a time. Okay, always a good option. You're going to extend both out long, bring it in. That same leg we were just working out to the side and in. Good, long and out. Now remember, if you want, you can always extend just that one leg out and just that one leg out. Yes? That's a great option if you like it. And also then you don't have to put your hands underneath you. Good. Make sure you're breathing. Good, one more just like that. Extend them both long. And extend it out to the side. Awesome. Great. All of a sudden those bridges are looking pretty good, huh? Okay, moving on to our other legs. So you just have a single leg drop open. If you wanted to, well, I'm not going to give you that option. You could have done both legs. Okay, but maybe another day. We'll come back to them. You're welcome. All right, scooch down so I don't hit my couch. All right, here we go. So bring your knees up, remember, perpendicular to the ground, so not in towards your tummy. Take them out here so that you're already engaging more. All right, single leg drops. Here we go. Open and close. Open and close. If you want extra, try to keep your shins parallel to the ground. If you want a lot of extra, of course, you can do single leg drops here, straight leg drops. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Good, already extending it out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to do it just to be nice to my leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, adding on, you ready? So remember, single leg straight out or both legs straight out. Here we go. Out to the side, extend out to the side, extend long, out to the side, extend long, out to the side. Can you not go past your hips though? When you bring those legs back in, stop right there, out to the side. Good. Halfway there, you got 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Good, one more. Good. Oh, let that go. Maybe just windshield wiper those knees side to side. Are you ready to come back onto those hands? Hopefully you got enough time laying down on the job. Slowly, kindly just make your way around. Get you're still getting those head rushes. Good. All right, here we go. So we're gonna come in for push-ups. Notice I'm just hopping at the bit to do this. All right, regular push-ups, but we're gonna do them a little differently. So you might try them on your knees. So remember, for push-ups, easiest version, knees are right under your hips. You're just dipping your chest down. Okay. Next version, find that plank and then place your knees on the ground. So you have a nice long line here. So your hips aren't up, they're directly in line. Okay. And then of course the hardest one is from plank. What's going to happen is you're going to go 4 regular push-ups, and then you're going to slow and lower down for 4 seconds and then up for 4 counts. Okay, I'll count. Not guarantee there's seconds. Here we go. 4 regular ones. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Slow it down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4 regular ones. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Slow it down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more set. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slow it down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back. Get off your hands. Into a tiny ball. No, just whatever feels good. Yeah. All right. Good. Come on, bring it back on up. You got this. Alrighty, so we're gonna have those forward and back from our plank rocks. So you can always hold it static if you'd like. I suggest coming down to your forearms for this. It's a little more shoulder work. But if you're not up for that, you can be on your hands, yes? So if you're not coming into full, just go ahead and lower those knees and hold your plank. Alrighty? Otherwise, you can knees up off the ground. 10 rock forward and back. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job, guys. Go ahead and place your knees down on the ground. Last thing for your abs, and then we're going to stretch it out, all right? So finding your hinges, knees are underneath your hips. You should be fine on your knees, but if you need put, fold up that mat, you know, a little extra padding, go for it. All right, roll your shoulders back, arms reach out, and hinging back. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, take it back up. Good, reach out and hinge back. Pulsing your arms, here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up. Okay, you got 8. This time we're gonna go under over. You know, like hand jive style. All right. Inhale. Exhale. Take it back. Hinge. Under over. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. This time we're gonna do some wrist action. Yes. Ready for 10. Inhale. Exhale, take it back. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holy cow. Okay, quads, we're done with you. Alrighty, go ahead and tuck your toes under, finding a downward dog. And pedal it out. We've done this whole practice without a downward dog. Look at us go. Take some deep breaths. Good. And then inhale, taking one leg up. Bring it through. If it doesn't make it, put your hand behind it and move it forward. Okay, finding your lunge. Let your hips sink down so you stretch into that quad. We just did wonderful things too. All right. Good, and then straighten your leg as best you can, finding a pyramid pose here. Good, finding your lunge again. You can leave your back knee lifted or bring it down. Bring your hand onto your thigh, press your knee open, working into your hips. Bring it back in, press it open, bring it in. One more, press it open, and bring it in. Good. One more. All right, good. Alrighty, and then the fun thing, you gotta go to the other side. So however you get there, I have no judgment. Any noises you make, yeah, no judgment. Let your hips kind of sink down. So instead of being up high, those hips really sink down, so you're really stretching out that quad. Again, if you need to drop your knee, because that gets you more release, go for it. If you dropped your knee, you're just gonna do half splits, yeah. Otherwise, send it back, finding that pyramid pose as best you can, straighten your front leg. And then rebend. Good, maybe push your knee down. Hand comes to your thigh, inhale. And as you exhale, press that knee open, working into your hip. Good, bringing it back. And then press it open. Bring it back. And press it open. Good, bring it back. Place your hand down, step it back, walk your hands in, roll it all the way up,
Roll your shoulders back.
Find a nice tall stance here, feet are underneath your hips, stacking everything on top. Collarbones are lifted, inhale. And exhale, just relax. Your nice, powerful posture. All right, good job, guys. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day and that you had fun. And I'll see you next time.